Hi guys, it's Kimberly,
Misty,
and we're related sisters. We haven't posted a video in a while because Misty was going to be in California last weekend, and so we had pre-filmed a bunch of videos and they were all blurry.
Yeah.
Like 4 videos that we found were blurry.
Yeah.
So that's why we've kind of been slow getting anything up the last week or two.
As you can tell, I cut my hair in Cali.
So anyway, lesson learned, always check and make sure that we're in focus.
Well, we thought we had,
Yeah.
but apparently we didn't.
No. So anyway, today we thought we'd talk to you about keto because Misty landed herself in the emergency room, and I don't even quite know why, but
Yeah.
you can talk to us about it. Tell us what happened.
So if you don't know what the ketogenic diet is, it's low carb, high fat. So the difference between keto and the Atkins is high protein, and then keto is high fat. So
Which fat is good for you. I mean,
yeah, it's good for you. So we've always heard that fat is not good for you, but it actually is.
Right.
There's some fats that are good for you.
avocados, coconut oil, nuts, seeds, right? That
Even
kind of
butter, like grass-fed butter, heavy whipping cream, stuff like that is good to add to your diet. So then you keep it like under 20 grams of carbs a day, and yada yada. So anyway, because of my autoimmune, I had researched, and this was supposed to be really good for people with autoimmune disorders. Inflammation and weight loss, because if you have autoimmune, it's really hard to lose any kind of weight, and you gain it no matter what. It doesn't matter what you're doing, you're still gaining weight. So I'd heard all these great things about keto, and so I started it, I don't know, about a month and a half ago, I guess. August 3rd. August 3rd, I think I started. So anyway, about 3 weeks ago, was it 3 weeks ago? That was an emergency room?
She posted on Facebook, so I'm like,
Maybe
what's
3
going
weeks ago.
on? Why are you in the emergency room?
So I had been having pains in my right side that whole week. And then that Sunday it got really bad, and I thought it was my appendix. And it got really bad. I was really nauseated. I was shaking, my heart was palpitating, and so I went to just like a care now or an urgent care. So I went there, they did like a urinalysis or whatever, and he said, no, I've never seen numbers this high. You are going to the emergency room.
What was high? You told me like they thought you might have had diabetes.
Yeah, so he was saying that my urinalysis, he had never seen numbers like that, is what he was telling me. He'd never seen numbers like that. And he was concerned, and there was nothing else that he could do for me there. So he sent me to the ER because he said he was thinking it was either appendicitis, diabetes, or internal bleeding.
Oh.
So he sent me over to the ER. I went to the ER. They immediately started an IV because I was really dehydrated. Oh, that's what it was. He said he had never seen anyone that dehydrated.
Yeah, you're really dehydrated. Were you drinking water like you were supposed to?
Yeah, but
because you don't.
Well, I'll tell you.
Water.
Well, we'll get to that with the ER doctor stuff. But anyway, so I get to the ER. They immediately start IVs and all of that. They do a CAT scan. Because they were thinking also that it was my appendix, because I was just having a lot of pain over there. So they started giving me like morphine also for the pain, because they gave me something and that didn't even touch it. That didn't even touch the pain. And so they gave me morphine. But anyway, so I was there, did all the testing, and then come to find out, it was the keto diet. My liver was not handling it, and I was really dehydrated. And what she told me was I had to up my carbs. The under 20 grams a day was not working for me. It works for some people. My liver wasn't handling it.
Wasn't handling like the amount of fat?
Right.
Or
yeah, so what she told me was some people can do it with no problems, and others, their liver just doesn't handle it well, and mine just wasn't. It wasn't handling all the ketones in my system and all that. So I went home with some meds and all that. I did start upping my carbs, but then I got a really bad UTI, really bad UTI, and I ended
urinary
up
tract infection.
Yeah, and I ended up back at the doctor again. And so what was happening was, my kidneys and all of that just was not handling this
wow.
diet well. So I have stopped the keto. It just was messing with my body too much, and
So what caused the dehydration though? If you were drinking enough?
It's just the keto. So I was going into ketosis, but ketosis, there's a fine line between ketosis and then that, what is it called? The ketogenic acidosis, I believe, and that's where the danger comes in. And so my body just goes pretty much right into the ketogenic acidosis. So it's just not good for me. My body didn't handle it well. I had a lot of problems on it. So I've quit that. I haven't been doing it let's see, I was in California last week, so that's when I stopped. So it's like going on my second week without it. So
yeah, I mean, I'm just a big proponent of just eating healthy, eating healthy foods. I mean, avocados, coconut oil, nuts, seeds, fruits, veggies. I eat a lot of fish. Sometimes I'll eat chicken. Rarely do I eat red meat or pork. But, no breads, no rice, none of the white stuff.
Yeah.
But I just think that's a good way it's a sustainable way of eating. I think people who get on keto or Atkins or, whatever the latest craze is, South Beach or whatever, you're not going to stay on that forever. And when you get off, the weight's just going to come back on.
Yeah.
So you're losing muscle a lot of times on those diets, which just slows down your metabolism. So,
well, one of the things though with the autoimmune, you have a lot of inflammation, and so keto was supposed to be good for that, reducing that. But for me, it wasn't for me. So if you're trying it, be really careful, because I ended up in the ER, back at the doctor twice, and then almost had to go back in for IV antibiotics right before I went to California. So yeah, wasn't good for me.
wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is just a PSA, right?
What's PSA stand for?
Public service announcement.
Oh, okay.
Be very careful with keto if you do it.
Okay. All right,
Yeah.
cool. Well, that's what we have on keto.
Yeah.
If you have any questions about that, you could ask Misty.
Yeah.
And we'll see you later. Bye.